In this video, I'm going to share with you 8 prompt ideas for ChatGPT for real estate agents to create better content. Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, and I don't know about you, but I'm so fired up about ChatGPT. There are so many great ways that you can use ChatGPT if you're a real estate professional to take your marketing, to take your social media posts, to take your video content to the next level. But let me tell you a little secret here, that the prompt is one of the most important things that you can do. And when you get better at using prompts with ChatGPT, the better your result is going to be. So if you're not familiar with ChatGPT, by the way, we have a few resources. We will drop those in the description below. We did a video a few weeks ago all about ChatGPT for real estate. So if you are new here or you're new to ChatGPT and you need a little bit of an introductory lesson, check that out. But like I said, prompts are so important. And what I have found is that there are 8 words that can really help to take your content to the next level, whether you're using ChatGPT to write listing descriptions, maybe you're using it to rewrite property descriptions, maybe you're using it to write flyers or to help with social media posts or video scripts. So again, I'm going to share 8 prompts. Let's get in with the video. Number 1, compelling. I love using the word compelling. I think most of what I ask ChatGPT, I usually add that word compelling in. So for example, if you're looking to write social media posts, you might say, write 5 compelling Facebook ideas about buying or selling real estate in the Denver market. So whatever you're asking ChatGPT for, adding that word compelling, I find is really helpful. It's also really helpful, especially if you're using it to write copy for landing pages or copy for email newsletters. I love adding that word compelling, just a small little thing that's going to help get more of a compelling answer than maybe what you normally would have gotten through ChatGPT. Prompt number 2, friendly. If you're the type of person that comes across really friendly and bubbly, this is going to be a prompt that you want to use. So as you're asking ChatGPT for help, maybe you're saying, please write me a listing description for 123 Main Street. The property details are 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,500 square feet approximately, backs to open space, gourmet kitchen. Write it in a friendly tone. Friendly is a great way to get your right tone across. And this is something that I found sometimes is a little bit challenging. Oftentimes I will read something that somebody posts and I know they use ChatGPT and I can spot it a mile away because it doesn't sound like them. So these prompts will help really kind of take your content to sound more like you. Now, if you're a little bit more buttoned up, maybe friendly is not the word or the prompt you would use, and that's okay. But again, if you're someone who tends to be really bubbly, outgoing, and friendly, that's a great prompt that you can use as you are crafting your questions that you're asking ChatGPT. Number 3, professional. Now, this is a really simple one to use. Again, you can go into ChatGPT and say, write me a professional listing description for 123 Main Street, or write me 5 professional video ideas that are going to promote my real estate business as a broker in New York City. So what I've found is that the content that ChatGPT produces is usually somewhat professional already. However, adding in the word professional is just going to take it to that next level. And by the way, with all of these prompts, I would encourage you to try out some of these different prompts to see what ChatGPT gives you, to see which is the right word you should give ChatGPT, right? For some of you, it might be the word professional. It might be the word friendly. It might be the word compelling, but by trying out a few different ones, it's really going to help you to see which are the ones that you should always add in time and time again. Prompt number 4, playful. Okay, again, if you are someone who people describe as playful and fun, add that as a prompt into what you're asking ChatGPT. So you might say, write me 3 Instagram post ideas that I can use for my newest listing, 123 Main Street. Make it playful and fun. If that's how people would describe you, that's a fun and easy prompt that you can use, again, to take that content from being a little bit more professional, still keep it professional, but keep it playful and fun. By the way, if this has been helpful for you so far, we would absolutely love if you'd hit the subscribe button and the bell button as we have new videos that come out each and every week. All right, let's get on with the show. Number 5, informative. So this is especially helpful if you are writing something that is really meaty, really informative. Maybe you want to write an email newsletter about what's happening in the real estate market, and you're giving ChatGPT a lot of data. So for example, you go into ChatGPT and say, please write me an email newsletter about the market data. I'm going to give you the data. You're going to take this and write this into an informative email newsletter. Now, one thing about data, I definitely recommend that if you're asking ChatGPT to write any kind of data report, you want to give it the data. So I see so many agents and brokers who are creating market reports with a lot of data, which is awesome. Just make sure you give ChatGPT the data and then ask for what you want, whether it's a blog post, an email newsletter, a video script, whatever it might be. But again, adding in those prompts can really help to get the right tone for who you are. Idea number 6, conversational. So again, similar to what we talked about with the word friendly, but conversational is great. There are a few folks inside of our Get Social Smart Academy who will do content where they are very conversational, right? It's like they're just sitting down and having a cup of coffee with you. So if you feel like that is more of your tone, more of your vibe that you want to come across, again, as you're asking ChatGPT for YouTube listing descriptions or social media posts or TikTok ideas, you can say, write these, but in a conversational tone, especially for video scripts. If you're using ChatGPT for any kind of video scripts, I'm a little hesitant to use a video script because I tend to be conversational. So if I'm asking ChatGPT for a video script, I might say, write me a video script about a video about X, Y, and Z, but make it conversational, right? And it just, for me personally, again, it goes with your personality. It's going to make it more in line with your tone and your vibe. Number 7, funny. Okay, if you want to have some funny content, if you're someone who doesn't take yourself too seriously and you want to integrate a little bit of humor into your content, use ChatGPT. Now, this may not be something you want to do for every single piece of content. It might not be something you do for a listing, but it's great for social media. You know, we do business with people we know, like, and trust and relate to. And that relatability factor can really come into play when we add humor into our content. And humor doesn't just have to be a funny meme or a funny joke. We could go into ChatGPT and say, create 3 to 5 social media posts that are funny, that are about getting your home ready for the market, or the biggest mistakes every first-time home buyer makes. ChatGPT is going to come back with some funny ideas, some of which may work, some of which you might go, I don't know if that works, maybe it's a little cringy. Don't use those. But again, just like anything, we want to take a look at whatever ChatGPT gives you, read it over, edit it, make it your own, and go from there. Number 8, luxurious. This is a big one, especially if you're working in the luxury home market and if you have a luxury home. Now, I know luxury is different for everyone, and it's obviously price points are different depending on where you are in the world as you watch this. But if you've got what's considered a luxury property in your market, adding that word luxurious can, again, really help with the tone of your content. So you might go into ChatGPT and say, write me a luxurious listing description for 123 Main Street. This is a 5,000 square foot home on a hilltop with breathtaking views and a completely remodeled gourmet kitchen, and et cetera, right? So we give all the details as we normally would, but we add in the word luxurious. Okay, I would love to hear from you. Which prompt do you like the best? Let me know in the comments below. Is there one I didn't mention that you use? Let me know in the comments below. And if you're listening to this thinking, I really got to get a handle on this ChatGPT thing, we have a brand new free checklist for you. I would love for you to go and download. Go to katielance.com/ChatGPT. This is a great resource for anyone in real estate who wants to take that ChatGPT expertise to the next level. And as I mentioned earlier, if you like our content, you like my vibe, I would absolutely love if you'd hit the subscribe button and the bell button, as we have new videos that come out each and every week. All right, we'll see you soon. I can't wait to see what you create on ChatGPT. Bye for now.